saddest Twitch stream ever. I don't really watch Twitch no more, bro. I'm gonna be real. So I don't know what would be counted as the saddest.
When it comes to sad, pathetic things on the internet, I feel like I've seen it all. I'm like the Oracle from the Matrix. Nothing surprises me anymore. Yet, today I bore witness to something so tragically embarrassing on Twitch that it's making me reflect, and it's put me in a very
It gotta be bad then, if he's reflective, bro.
Service. A streamer invited one of her mods to hang out with her in real life, and then did a stream that was an hour and 25 minutes of agonizing, miserable, inhumane torture. Waterboarding would have felt more pleasant for this mod, I imagine. She spends the entire stream basically just insulting him. He is the butt of every one of her jokes, and she kind of just reduces him to a spittoon for her and her chat to spit in and make fun of. Now, I think punching bags get treated with more respect than this guy did, and it only got worse the longer the stream went on. She had a donation goal where if the stream gave her $500, she would kiss. Stream went on. She had a donation goal where if the stream gave her $500, she would kiss him.
Oh God, fuck. Sorry, one more shot. One more shot.
She gotta
if you ever want to get drunk really fast, just have to kiss Dilly. You'll be fucked up.
He look old enough to be her father. He look old. No disrespect, not saying like brother old, but like, what you doing on Twitch? Like.
By the night's over.
Why are you taking a shot?
That is soul-crushingly mean-spirited. That is downright diabolical. Saying, if you want to get drunk, just try and kiss Dilly. You'll be fucked up by the end of the night. Saying that you have to be hammered to want to kiss this guy. Yeah, and this is the attitude for the entire stream. So she makes it pretty clear that she can't really stand to be around him unless she is extraordinarily drunk. So the whole time she is drinking throughout the stream, they reach the donation goal, so now she's obligated to give him a little smooch.
On the lips? Oh my... Why is this nigga just closing his eyes? Like he letting it come to him.
Can you come closer?
Exactly, bro.
Yes.
Like, what the... Are you just like, bro? Don't forget you a nigga like initiate something like that. Like,
whenever you're ready.
That's a nasty thing to say.
Pucker up.
Like, yeah, bro, just...
You snotted on your...
Yeah, this is a Twitch mod, right?
You just snotted on me.
My allergy.
You snotted?
Little snots went on my leg.
It did?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
Alright, come on.
Okay.
Sorry. I need to wash my mouth.
If I was watching a hostage video where someone had kidnapped my grandmother, threatening to slit her throat unless I paid the ransom, I would honestly find that video to be less cruel and more humane than this Twitch stream I just watched. This is absolutely brutal. My heart breaks for this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's done to deserve this, but this is a divine punishment here. This whole thing was her idea. This was her donation incentive. And now she's acting like it was the worst thing that ever happened to her. It's so bad, she's got to go rinse her mouth out. She's got to fucking...
In her defense, I'm not defending him because she making him feel like he ugly as shit. But, like, he wasn't, like, making no moves. Like, he made it awkward as hell. Like, he just sitting here like this. Like, bruh, move, like, get into the kiss or something, bruh. Like, why you sitting there?
Brush her teeth and scrub it all down with soap and bleach just to try and erase the stain that his lips put upon hers. It's just evil. This whole stream is her basically just bullying this guy.
Well, Jesus Christ. Well,
bless you, brother.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
What? All it was a kiss. I mean, you're kissing a stranger, but it was a peck.
I'm good.
She's putting on this big song and dance about how gross and disgusting this was, when it was her idea. She's doing this just to make him feel even worse, and put on a show for her chat at this guy's expense. Like, oh, this loveless loser virgin flew all the way here, and oh, I just had to kiss him. Like, that's so mean. And this should be a wake-up call to her chat that, like, donates money to her under this idea that she's going to like them or something like that, or parasocially donating to her because they think they're going to be friends or even more than that. This should be the biggest wake-up call. Your third eye should be fucking beaming from your forehead right now with this out there. This is her mod, someone who literally, like, does a ton for her.
Yeah.
And this is how he's getting treated in front of everybody. That's what she thinks of you as well. Now, like I said, it's not just this viral moment here. The very beginning of the stream comes out fucking guns blazing, going hog wild about this guy having no shot with her and that she doesn't even really respect him at all.
Yeah, Dilly's living the dream. Aren't you so happy to be here?
Yeah.
Why is she like... Oh my god, bro. Like... I understand that, like, you may not even, like, find him attractive, but, like, can we show, like, some respect for my dog? Like...
Yeah, I've been posting pictures of Dilly every single day on Discord, and this guy cannot hang. Dilly's eyes are fucked. It's because I have cats and he's allergic, and he has allergy meds. Doesn't he look like Gru from Despicable Me?
Can we make
Every time I
eye
see Dilly, I
contact?
just start laughing.
This is the very beginning of the stream. This is chapter 1. It's not even chapter 1. This is the prologue. And she immediately comes out of the gate saying that he looks like Gru from Despicable Me, and she can't help but laugh when she sees him. The stream doesn't even make it 5 full minutes without her making sure to insult him.
That's actually mean as fuck.
He's just getting publicly flogged immediately. She is flaying him alive throughout most of the stream. Again, this whole hour and 25 minutes is basically just make fun of Dilly. And let the chat make fun of Dilly too. It's so mean-spirited. And this guy, again, I don't know anything about him. He wasn't even creepy or weird or awkward. He seemed like just a very normal...
Nah, he was... That kiss seemed awkward, though. Like, that kiss scene was awkward as fuck. Dilly, that's his name, Dilly. That kiss was awkward as hell. Like, you could have did something better. Like, you could have, like... He did a little bit of something. He didn't seem like a bad guy. He was just awkward.
He even seems pretty nice and really not weird. Yes, he does come across as like a little lonely and a little socially shy, but there's no like red flags or anything alarming about this guy at all. This must have been hell on earth for him to not only get invited out by the person that he clearly cares about since he mods for her, but to go there and then just be perpetually insulted directly by that person.
I hope that was a life lesson for him to stop being a mod for
having all these tomatoes thrown at you throughout the whole thing. And on top of all of that, be surrounded by cats which trigger his allergies. The misery must have been indescribable. Like, I'm getting parasocial with it because I actually just really do feel bad for him here. Like, brother, come on. Have some more self-respect. Have some more confidence. You deserve it. You deserve better than this treatment here. That was just so mean. Now, I already know the cope. I know what the excuse is going to be. Oh, she's clearly just pushing his buttons. They're just joshing around. They're very close friends, obviously. But I don't get that impression at all. These aren't jokes I would tell to even my best friend Matt, who I've known since middle school. A lot of what she says...
I mean, it depends, though. Like, different people got different ways of joking, bro. It's not like... Not everybody gonna have the same way. I mean, the same type of, like... things that they say that's jokes. Like, people can joke a different way. Not everybody gonna have the same humor as everybody else. If that's how they like actually like laugh and joke and shit, that like, then that's how it is. But you can't just say like, oh, I don't get the impression of that, because it's like not everybody gonna have the same humor. Different, friends got different ways of showing, humor and shit.
To and about Dilly is just downright nasty. I would never say to Matt, like, the only reason your wife ever kissed you is because she must have been blackout drunk and forgot what you looked like or something. That's just so fucked up. And like, she makes statements like that pretty often throughout this stream. These aren't really jokes.
I'm not a bad person.
She is just insulting this guy as much as possible to make him a laughing stock for her stream.
Cute couple, baby, we are not dating. I did not claim this. Sorry, that's so mean, but I'm...
What? You could have said him. Him. I don't claim him. Why did you say this? Like he's a creature. He's a human being. Like...
Don't claim it. So yeah, 1 hour stream, so every minute counts. I made a donation goal of $500. I will...
What was that? Wait, what was that?
1 hour stream, so every minute counts. I made a donation goal of $500.
Did he get a look of the bazongas? I don't know. I ain't saying too much, but yeah, he got allergies and allergies to cats. Why she just got all the cats out and shit? Put your cats up. No one wants that shit.
I will kiss Dilly. So we hit it. But hopefully, I will be drunk for that. Let's take the first shot of the night. Yeah, is it too early?
So mean, bruh.
The way she responded to the cute couple statement seemed like she was genuinely offended anyone would even say something.
Bruh, she said
like
this.
Now keep in
She
mind,
didn't
she's
call
still
him,
sober
like-
right here. So this is still her insulting him with the training wheels on. She hasn't even taken the gloves off yet. It gets really bad shortly after.
And I made all the boys go with Dilly to help change his pants. So I think Dilly threw away his chunky throat pants in the trash. Dilly had the same size hands. Oh my god. You have baby hands.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, we have the same size hands.
What's wrong with
Let
that?
me do a small dick.
The astute observers out
Wow! 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 That's fucked up.
there will have noticed that I put the stream to
What can
2
you do,
times
Ray?
speed during her story
You a mod,
times.
so, you know,
I'll
this
openly
is-
admit
this is-
to it. The reason is because it was genuinely painful listening to her tell those stories because it's just shitting on Dilly. She's putting him on blast as frequently as possible, sharing his most embarrassing moments. So, giving his lowlights. Here's the worst of moments with Dilly. Here's what Dilly did that was so embarrassing last night. You guys need to hear this. It's just, again, so unnecessarily mean. And then, of course, she has to do something about penis size. So she says, we have the same size hands, which means
That
you have
was
a
fucked
tiny
up.
dick. Your hands aren't even the same size. His hands are visibly bigger than yours. But again, this is just being rude for the sake of it. Nobody is meaner to tier 3 subs or Twitch mods than the streamer themselves, it seems. She is so much nastier to her mod than anyone on Twitter has ever been to any mod for any streamer ever. Now, there are a couple times in the stream that she says that they're good friends, so it's all, in good fun. And what a load of dirty barnacles. I think she says that to try and convince Dilly, and Dilly, he believes it. Dilly's bought into that
Well,
fantasy.
yeah,
This
Dilly's
does
a
not
mod.
strike
He's
me
gonna
as two
believe
people that are
whatever,
friends. This
he's
strikes
told.
me as her using him for content, as a punching bag. That's what this all seems like. No friend dynamic is like this. No friendship goes like this. Of course you're going to joke around with your friends, you're going to get mean with your friends, but at the end of the day, you're close, and you know that there's no actual bad blood or malicious intent there. I do not get that vibe from this interaction at all, because it is unrelenting for an hour and 25 minutes, and what I'm about to show you here, I think is the most foul thing that she said throughout it.
Oh my god, it's either go back with my ex or get with Dilly for 6 months. Fuck. Okay, so in case you guys know or don't know, I don't want to say his name out loud. This ex fucking traumatized me. Get a gambling addiction, drug addiction, porn addiction. Like, he actually fucked me up. Okay, so either go through like trauma and emotional abuse, or date Dilly for 6 months. Trying to get back with my ex. Okay, next question. Is it true that you have
It's in 2 times speed because, again, she was going on a montage.
So you're telling me you would go back to the guy that had addictions, that messed you up, gambled in some more shit over Dilly. Dilly seems like a cool guy. He may not be attractive, because attraction does play a part, and I don't care what nobody says. Attraction plays a part in, relationships, but if you got a good guy, you got a good guy. And Dilly didn't seem like a bad guy.
of degrading him. And then it got to that question. Would you rather get back with your ex, who apparently traumatized her,
Yeah.
or date Dilly for 6 months? And she
And it's not
chooses
even
her
like
ex.
it's not even like
And
a
then-
long period of time. You're literally talking about like 6 months. It's like a high school relationship, and you're telling me you go back to the guy who traumatized you?
Just laughs it off. She would rather be in, I guess, this emotionally abusive situation that she
Yeah.
called it, and be traumatized than be with Dilly for 6 months. Why would you even answer this question in the first place? That is so fucked up. I was stunned when that came around. Like, she knows Dilly is clearly interested in her romantically, and yet she uses that as the butt of the jokes. Like, half of the stream is making it clear that she feels she is so out of his league, so superior to him, that the comedy is that people would even suggest there's a chance. So this question rolls around, and she's like, oh yeah, I'd definitely just go back with the ex. Definitely wouldn't go back, or go with Dilly for 6 months. I'd rather be emotionally abused than spend time with this guy. In front of his face, too. The guy who
He doesn't even seem
basically
like a
does
bad guy.
work for you on your streams by modding, who has
Yeah.
also now gone out of his way to hang out with you in real life and on your stream for your content. And now he has to sit there and hear that you would rather be emotionally abused and traumatized than date him for 6 months. This guy who obviously cares about you. I can't even imagine what a statement like that must feel like to hear. And he has to keep himself composed because she's broadcasting all of this to her audience publicly. I've never met anyone that I've had any kind of relationship with, a friend or even an acquaintance, that has said something that even teeters on as mean as what she just did right there. And she did it
I
right
have,
to
but
the
it was
face of
jokes.
someone who very clearly cares.
I said
a
the
lot
same shit
about
back to
them.
him.
Now she laughs it off and moves on to the next question, and I think Dilly has been brainwashed by her into thinking that he's a good friend of hers. But Dilly, I'm just going to hit you with the cold water. Friends don't treat each other this way. She is treating you like a subhuman pile of garbage.
Me personally, I would not hit. So, yeah, there is a right or wrong answer. Well, me personally, how about you rate me first?
10 out of 10.
Oh, but you know I'm not ready to rate. I'm just gonna drink.
That means I'm a 6. It's okay.
If it was a 6, I would have said that out loud. Anyways.
Again, it's just an absolute flurry of disrespect from her towards Dilly. But I wanted to show this clip here at the end because I think this is a great summation of how this whole experience went. Where he rates her a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then she refuses to rate him, so he playfully's like, oh, okay, that must mean like I'm a 6. And then she didn't have to say anything. She could have just moved on to the next question, but she went out of her way to let him know that that's not the case. So she says, if it was a 6, I would have said it out loud. Anyway.
But I didn't even hear that. That's
Trying
fucked
to
up.
take another little
That's even more
stab,
fucked up.
drive the dagger deep inside of his heart here to let him know that he is beneath her. He's not a 6 to her,
I
and
hope
he
he
needs to
push
know
mod
it.
no more, bro,
It's
just
so
because, bro.
unnecessarily mean. It's just being an asshole and nothing more. She puts him down every chance she can find. She attacks every single one of his perceived weaknesses in her eyes, and is doing everything in her power to publicly humiliate and degrade him. It is not friendly. There is nothing jovial about this whole stream at all. It is mean-spirited and just really fucking sad. Like I mentioned, there was a couple of times she tried to cushion the blows, like, oh, we're such good friends, this is all okay. And then when one of the questions during Truth or Drink is, what was your favorite thing about Dilly? She says that he's nice, and that he's like just super nice and not awkward. Those are the only couple of instances where she wasn't just shitting on him. And I think she did that because she could see from the chat that people were dogpiling onto Dilly, and it is just a really uncomfortable stream entirely.
How likely is it for him to pick up a girl tonight?
Can I answer this honestly?
Honestly, you're not getting shit. I think maybe a girl be down to dance with you, you know?
That's a win.
But there's no way. I don't think you're getting any girls' numbers. Or going home with. I'm gonna say it's a 0 out of 10.
Well, obviously I wouldn't bring anyone back here, but
I would let you. I'm a good friend. So if you want to bring a girl back here, you can. But I'm just being honest, I don't see it. Prove me wrong, though. You know, prove me wrong.
I was perfectly content to not show you any more clips from the stream. I was just about to end the video, but then I remembered this moment, and I just had to showcase it. Even if it's not directly about her, she won't even let him think he has a chance with any girl, for that matter. None.
I mean,
he's not
she
even
might be
allowed to
joking. That's
go into the club
some joking
with a
shit.
good mindset. They're going to a
Right?
club later this evening.
That's some
and
joking shit, right?
They
Y'all
were
joking-
getting
y'all be
hyped
joking
for
like
it.
that?
Like,
Joking
chat was
with-
asking, hey, do you
We
think
all
he has
girls?
a chance with a girl? And this was her response to it. He's not even
Real
allowed to
girlfriend?
have a good mentality going into it because she's already shitting on him beforehand to bring his self-esteem down. It's just bullying. Like, she is just a bully to this guy. It just doesn't end. He's not allowed to breathe for a second, A, because of the allergies that he's subjected to, but B, because she is constantly this miasma of hate to him. Like, it's just so negative. If this was actually any semblance of a friend, she would have lifted him up, like, yeah, you're gonna get some pussy tonight, let's go, let's have a good time out there tonight.
I mean, some friends don't do that though. That's just that's. I'm not defending her because some friends actually do that though. They would like be joking. You ain't getting no pussy. You ain't getting no bitch. You ain't getting no bitches. You ain't getting none. You ain't getting no dick. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting nothing. You just be chatting. Like some people do that. It ain't all positivity. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all gotta be like It could be like on a joking type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't think that's what she was doing, but that's how it could be sometimes.
Not what she's doing. She's immediately putting him down. Again, for the millionth time this stream.
Who's better looking, Dilly or your ex? My ex. Next question. Do you ever have any feelings for any of your mods, including him? Hell no. That's why they're my mods.
Last clip from this stream.
Disrespecting the mods. What does that mean? Do you have any feelings for your mods? No, that's why they're my mods. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I promise, but I thought this was an important one. I have for a long time preached about how awful parasocial relationships are and how prevalent it is in streaming. I think hearing her say this should have snapped a ton of people out of that mentality that just by donating to somebody
it should have, but
or
it probably didn't.
modding for somebody in this case, that all of a sudden they're going to somehow develop feelings for you or something. Doesn't happen. It won't happen, and that is not a healthy mindset for you as a viewer to be in. I wanted to put this in
Never have
because
that
she just
mindset.
says it with her whole chest right in front of Dilly, again, per usual here for this stream. But this is actually an important lesson to learn. Just because you mod for somebody or donate to somebody, if you're a tier 3 sub to somebody, if you've been sub to somebody for years, they are not all of a sudden your best friend, and they are not obligated to fall in love with you or have feelings for you.
Yeah.
So tough pill
They
to
can
swallow for
acknowledge
some,
you,
I'm sure, but
but,
it needs
you
it needs to get through. Now, all that being said, what Dilly was subjected to here is nothing shy of heinous. Nobody deserves this level of public humiliation, and I feel extremely bad for him, and I'm just genuinely wishing him the best going forward. I just had to talk about this because it is one of the downright meanest and saddest streams I've ever seen on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, probably
That was mean.
ever, I think. So yeah, that's really about it.
That was really mean. That was actually really mean. I hope Dilly, you're not a mod for her anymore, cause she don't give a fuck about you. Anyway.